meditate, help me to remember. Come on, man, wave your hand. There is too much to gain. I want to sing it again. To Lord, too many miles behind me. No matter what you go through, too many trials are true. I said too many tears help me to remember. But there is too much to give to Lord. Do so. Said across the hard burning desert. Sometimes I struggle. The right road to choose. Oh you do. But somewhere over there is cool, clear water, and the peace is one word. I don't you. can ride out your storm. No matter what the storm cloudy, no matter what the persecution you bear, but hold on to Jesus. He can ride out your storm. I say hold on to Jesus. Hold on to him tonight. Hold on to him tonight. He can ride out your. I said don't give up tonight. I said don't give up. I said hold on to Jesus. Oh, he can ride out your storm. How you do? How you do? Shout hallelujah. Somebody shout hallelujah. Somebody big up Jesus. Somebody big up Jesus. Let me hear some shout over here, sir. Emancipation Park, how you do? Hold on to Jesus. He can ride out your storm. How you do? 2 years ago the Lord gave me a song. Title, I want to hear. I don't know about anyone, but I want to hear my name. I want to hear the angels singing. I want to be in that number. I want to hear. I want to hear that trumpet song. Look for your neighbor. Tell your neighbor. I want to hear. Oh, you do. Oh, you do. I want to hear the angels singing. I want to be in that number. I want to hear. I want to hear that trumpet song. You want to hear tonight? I want to hear. Archangel voice. I want to hear. Archangel voice. Oh, I want to hear. When my name is called, I want to hear. My name of do so, do so. I want to hear. Do so, do so, do so, do so. I want to hear. I want to hear. I want to see the angel magic. I want to be in that number. I want to hear. I want to hear that trumpet song. Do so, do so, do so. Oh, I want to hear. Archangel voice. I want to hear. Archangel voice. Say I want to hear. When my name is called, I want to hear. My name of death. I want to hear. I want to hear. Oh, my loose us, man. I want to hear. Lord, I want to hear. When my name, God bless you, want to hear. God bless you. God bless you. I want to hear. When my name, I want to hear. My name of death. Do so, do so. I want to hear. Do so, do so. Everybody, everybody. Everybody, everybody, everybody. I want to hear. I want to hear. Said I want to hear. When my name, I want to hear. My name. God bless you. I want to hear. When my name is called, I want to hear. My name of God bless you. God bless you.
From here the voice, Alex Source and the wife here. Come and find there is a home, golden city. Right mansion away spill, in the sky. Oh, you can enter this golden city. Just remember and
And good night to you, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Wherever you are locally, regionally, and internationally. Once again, it is time, and late at that, for Talking Points. My name is Sheldon Scott. I'll be with you up until the 10 o'clock hour. Yes, we're still going up until the 10. I have had several issues in the studio, yeah. And just when you thought everything was fixed, it started to give problems tonight again, yeah? Nearly cancel on all your day, you know? Yeah, nearly cancel on all your day. But then I get a call yesterday that said I better come on today. Mommy, I hear you. I'm on, right? Nice, right? Saying a special good night to all of you joining us via the various mediums. I'm not too sure if Noise Radio is on with us and One Soca. All due to the fact that, I had all this technical problem taking place there. I couldn't call and say, well, look, I'm coming on late or whatever it is, eh? But at least we got it working to an extent, yeah. At least, yeah, you know, if you watch it, you see duct tape and all. Holding things in place, duct tape and two-sided tape and all sort of things. Saying a special good night. I'm going to have to do it in general tonight. Good night to all the North American listeners, those of you listening in Canada, those of you listening in North Carolina, Maryland, Texas, those of you in Florida, New York City, those of you out there in California, wherever you are, we say a special good night to each and every one of you. And also saying a special good night to our Jamaican listeners. Those of you that are able to get the program, we know that many persons out there in Jamaica who follow this program religiously, they are unable to do so. All of you under the lives, those of you under the Facebook Live, those of you under the YouTube, I'm just going to say a general special good night to each and every one of you. Folks, so that I can test out stuff, we're going to open the phone lines right now. Yeah, phone lines open. Call if you could call. Yeah, phone lines are open. Remember, you have to call us on the WhatsApp. Yeah, you cannot call us directly. You've got to call us via WhatsApp. So give us a call, yeah? Give us a call. Let's see if everything is working the way it is supposed to, yeah? Two-sided tape and duct tape. Always good to have around. No start to be rushing to get inside here tonight, yeah? I had a meeting that finished after 5, yeah? Not after 5, after 7, yeah? From 5 until after 7. Then I had to rush to get inside here. Yeah, 3 years, 4 months, and 10 days. That's how long they've been around, eh? Seems like they've been around forever, eh? Because we're ready for them to go already. Good night to the geezer out there in the UK. And I do apologize to all my UK and US listeners. I know that it's an extra challenge, especially for those of you across the Atlantic. Because now we're speaking about early morning time that you're listening to the program, and when we start late, I find it a bit disrespectful to you all. That's why I try to start on time, eh? And also for those of you that stay up, like the geezer, good night to you, the geezer. Those of you that stay up, my family out there in Huddersfield and so on, yeah, and my family out there in, where's that place again? Reading and so, yeah. I say a special good night to each and every one of you. And I think we have a caller online. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night, Sheldon. How are you?
Hey, I am quite fine. I'm hearing you good, so I'm sure they're hearing you good too.
Just calling for a friendly reminder to let those patients with cataract, that the team will be done next week. So if they haven't gone out to be evaluated, they can do so. This week is the last week.
Sister, no, Lash and Run. Talk about that, because remember, I was only on last week, Monday, and then we had that incident where I was unable to come on for the rest of the week. So let folks know exactly what they need to do. So if they've got cataracts, what do they need to do right now?
If they have cataracts and it's ready to be extracted, they can, this week coming is the last week, so go down to get evaluated at the clinic, and if it's ready to be extracted, they'll put them on a list, and so they'll be able to do the surgery next week. So the surgery actually is from next Tuesday to Friday. Monday will be evaluation. So they come in and you prep them and you let them know what they should do. They should take the medication, all that stuff, and make preparation for them. And Tuesday morning early, surgery until Friday.
Right. So anyone that has cataracts right now, the door isn't closed on them yet. They still have some time.
It's not closed yet. It's going to be closed on Friday. That's going to be the last. So yeah, they can go in and get on the list.
So that's either the private doctor or the government facility. They can go in,
get
the assessment done.
It would be better if they go at the government facility, because they're taking the list from there more. So it'd be better if they do that. But just wanted to remind them, because this week is the last week for them.
Okay, so in case they need to find some, is there a number in Grenada they can call if they need to get some more information? Is it only for people with cataracts, or are they addressing other eye issues as well? Is it full ophthalmology or just cataract?
Just cataract. Okay. Just cataract.
All right, you ain't coming with that one, nah?
Yeah, I'm coming, Sheldon.
Papa, well, we got to talk, girlfriend.
Sheldon, I'll be doing the pre-op, the post-op, and I'll be standing by if there's any cardiac arrest patients to be a part of that.
I wonder if man are disgusting and these other people that like to call up your name does come and do them kind of thing for the country.
Sheldon, I don't really. Do you see those things on them?
I saying it. You stay out. Let me say it.
Those things on them who want to talk at the stage right now where I do it for the Grenadian people. And guess what? When I go in there, I'm not looking to see who in red, who in yellow, who in green. When I do my job, I do it. That's the one thing with me. Like I say, I took care of rapers, killers, all of that stuff. And when they come, I don't watch that. That's not my problem. That's for the police to handle when they do the crime. I just deal with them because that's my job, so I do it.
Yes, indeed. So, folks, I think you've heard Nurse Wendy. Sorry, let me call you properly. Nurse practitioner Wendy Ann Maguire. And if you've got cataracts, but not just that you have cataracts, it has to be at the stage where it's ready to be for the surgery.
Yes.
As we just say in local language, ripe.
Ripe.
Yeah, so ripe. It's ready to be removed. Get to your doctor. Get to the government facility. See the doctors. Get on the list so you can have those removed. Yeah. And that would be a wonderful thing. I know a lot of people would be looking forward to that. And there may be folks who are listening. Your grandparents may be in that situation. Your parents may be in that situation. You may be in that situation. And you're listening now. Take Nurse Wendy's advice. Get to see one of those facilities before the end of the day Friday, so that you can get on the list and have that surgery done.
And Sheldon, if they have any questions, they can just message me on Messenger or so, and I'll respond to them.
Okay. So just look for Wendy Ann Maguire on Facebook, and you can inbox her and ask about it so that Wendy Ann can't approve you, but she will tell you who to go to, what to do, and so on. All right. Yes, indeed, nurse. Anything else? How is New York going?
Oh, Sheldon, right now, clock went back. That's not my favorite time because I have to rush. I'm just rushing in now.
Yeah.
And I have to close my, we have a certain time to close the charts.
Yeah.
It's the patient charts. So I'm here and I'm trying to get the charts closed so I could listen to you after. But I said, let me just stop for a minute and let everybody know because I want them to make sure they get evaluated and get on that list because it's free. And once we finish for that week, it's only a week. So once we finish, even on the last day, we can't take anybody once they're not on the list.
Yes. So folks, take advantage. All right. Nurse Wendy, and we're going to speak off the line. I have to find some time because
yes.
you know things going these days, eh? So I have to find the time. I must make the time.
Yes.
All right, my dear. You enjoy the rest of your day today.
Everyone.
All right.
Okay, take care. Bye.
And you see, there's an example of an individual who does their best for their country. Nurse Wendy Ann McGuire, this is not the first time, second or third time that you hear she's part of a medical mission or trying to get a medical mission into Grenada or being just working along with a medical mission in Grenada. And you have individuals who offer absolutely nothing to the people of Grenada. When I say that, they offer absolutely nothing to the people of Grenada. They do nothing except malign people. Yeah, make all kind of posts to attack people, to say the nastiest things about people, things that turn out to be untrue. They say about people and they hide behind the fake names and so on to do these things. And at the end of the day, they attack people like Nurse Wendy, who is trying her best. We have a caller online. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night, Sheldon.
Hey, good night, sir. How are you?
I'm all right.
All right, go right ahead.
As Nurse Wendy you just saying, I've been in the eye clinic a while ago, with this cataract already.
Mm-hmm.
And about 3 or 4 times they put me where I was supposed to go and they measure my eye, everything to take out cataract. And then twice I had to go. When I go both times, something turned up which I could not be in there at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And now I went back. That's in the government facility, right?
Yeah.
I went back, and when I go there, now they put me and tell me, although I was supposed to do cutting sometime a few months ago, they tell me now I have to come back to watch again sometime in January or when next year again, which I find is strange. You know?
I would still try to go back without anything. Once I know they're there, I would try to go back this week, because if they've already, well, the measurements may change because this is a thing that changes in size and so they may have to do the measurements and so again. But I would not just leave it up to them and go back in January. I would force the point and try to go this week.
I think I might have to do it in truth, because
it's your health, brother. It's your
yeah?
health, Don't play around with it. I learned that the hard way this 2025. Don't play with your health. Go and check it.
Yeah. I think I will do that in truth.
Yeah.
I'll do that. All right.
All right, my brother. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, indeed. So, folks, don't play with your... If you know that you're in that sort of situation, go. The most they could do is tell you no. And they have to have a reason that they tell you no. But if you have the opportunity, please go. We have a caller online. Hello, good night.
Hey, good night, Brother Sheldon. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm quite fine. You go right ahead. You're live.
Right. Hey. Brother Sheldon, when I sit down and watch and analyze this NDC government, it's a greedy, selfish, gluttonous group of politicians. And what they see themselves and they fret and the relative as only the people that need. And the majority of the people in the country, especially the poor people, that they don't need it. need them. They could do them what they want. I treat them what they want. All right. I moved 4 years, 4.5 years. Do all kind of things. And when come close to election, they could come and bribe and give them money and tell them vote for them. Like a man treat him is kind, he treat him all kind of way. But then in a month or 2 months for election, they come and say, well, look at $2,000 or $3,000. Forget what I did to you. Well, I want the NDC politician to know. The man on the street, the people that are treating in that manner, they're waiting for you. And they know exactly what they go in the country. Never despise, never try to pull on these people. They know. And they will make a difference in the election to come. Right? Because we cannot treat people so and thinking that afterwards they go to come and vote for it by when you give them $1. Like they know. The people of Greater Carriacou and Pitmatic watching them and they're watching what they're doing. And in coming election, they will go out and vote solidly for the party that cares about them, the party that love them. And that party is NMP, because they know under NMP, and an inclusive party, they treat people, all Grenadians, as people, not some people as aliens and some Grenadians. Everyone need it, and everyone pay tax. And when tax money is collected, everybody benefit from that. So, Brother Sheldon, have a blessed night.
All right, thank you so very much. 1-473-440-7377. That's the number for you to call and get onto the inside of tonight's program. What is singing? Move nothing. Nice, right? Yeah, right. You have to move day and you have to go day. Nice, because 9 o'clock we have to start our different conversations. All right, now, yes, indeed, folks, you can call 1-473-440-7377. Remember, as Nurse Wendy just let you know, you can go get your eye exams. Yeah, get your eye exam done this week to get your cataracts removed next week. We have a call online. Good night.
Yes, good evening, Brother Sheldon.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. I'm fine.
All right.
Just coming from class. I'm in the garden just putting up some soil there.
In the garden this hour at night?
Oh, yes. That's the best time to work. I'm doing lettuce, so I have to get the coolest part of the day to do that.
But yeah.
So I'm turning some soil and doing some lettuce bed right now.
All right.
Yeah. Yes. So Brother Sheldon, I don't want us to forget that we need to carry out a study on the Samoa arrangement, the document.
Mm-hmm.
And also continue asking for some transparency and some answers for the questions that we have asked these honorable people. The monies that was given from the CRIF for burial, I don't want us to sweep that under the rug. Right? What have they done with the money? What has they done with it? How many persons to date has received relief? Right? And I think the program had closed, right? The rebuilding a program for burial.
The burial, yeah. The burial program has closed.
Right, what the minister said. She said that July, I think, was going to be the last, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want us to get too jumpy about a lot of there are some issues that we need to just treat as secondary and deal with these issues, accountability and those things, and this signing on to different documents and so forth. And Grenada has placed herself in a serious situation where we have to we are anticipating or waiting an answer from the authorities, from the Prime Minister and his government, with regards to the equipment that America has asked us to put on Point Selene.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they need to come straight with us and let us understand that where we at with this. Okay. The other thing is that unemployment continue to rise, right? The amount of youths I'm seeing on the blocks just today, and they are saying that unemployment rate has dropped. That is not true. Maybe in their homes, because a lot of the participants of the party / government, children and all of them, they are working. They are doing good, right? They themselves are doing great. Yes, so the persons that are employed in Grenada are those of the family members, the friends, what we refer to as nepotism, continue to be on the uprising. And you can smell it, you can taste it, you can see it, that yes, it is a nepotism. The friends are faring really well, and we on the outside here, are not doing well at all. Okay, brother Pierre, Tafor Pierre, I am so thankful that this gentleman has been so outstanding with his story, his experience, what he experienced through this administration. And I'm telling him, do not ease up. Continue going. He is very honest, and he's not trying to strike anybody wrongly. He's exposing them for what they have done to him. And I am so sorry for the persons that are part of this administration. This what you call them? Public Service Commission.
The Public Service Commission people.
Public Service Commission. Now they are doing a lot, and there are some things else to bust out. And when the Grenadian people hear some of the things that have been kind of quiet right now, because I know of a situation that warrants public address. But it's time. We're just giving it time, and so on. How they are vindictive and how they are trying to keep you down once they know, once they suspect, a matter of fact, where your political leaning might be. And if you're a child of an activist, man, you're in problem. That child is in problem. We're going to talk more about that, But we just want to remind the folks that to support the West Hall Music Academy, and that's another area that we are really fighting on. We send out letters for sponsorship and so on, and up to date only one sponsor we have received, but we continue pressing. We continue pressing, and all of these have the agenda and the reasons why it is like that. So I want our folks to come out and support the concert. Come and support the children. Listen, that's not a political thing. I am NNP, but my school, the church, and so on, not only NNP that assembly those congregations and so on. So we want people to forget the politics and support the children. They are doing really well. I'm anxious. I'm excited to see what these children would turn out to. I have sent 3 in the Royal Grenada Police Force Band recently. 3 are finest young ladies. A couple of them will be playing the concert. So that's what I'm doing. Grenada is benefiting. Grenada's poor people's children are benefiting, becoming police band people, cadets, and so on. So that's what the thing is about. It's not a political organization that I have. Sometimes I have to, even shame to say it, hide or withhold myself in some instances because of the political situation. Anyway, thank you very much, my brother. So it's the 7th of December, the concert at the Trade Center.
Okay.
All right. I'll send you a new flyer, So the same one you sent me.
Yeah, but can't use it. The music at the back, it go flag me.
No. I just letting you know that we did it over and send it back to you that you could look at it.
Okay, no problem.
And maybe you could just post it as a post. It does not
that
play.
One, yeah.
Yes,
indeed.
That one.
All right. All right, my brother. You have a good one.
You too, my brother.
Yes.
You too.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, folks. 1473-440-7377. That is the number for you to call and get on the inside. Folks, we need to ask ourselves a question. what really has been requested of Grenada? We don't really know, because we have not heard any clarity given on the entire issue. Going on 3 weeks, we have been promised a statement by the Prime Minister of Grenada, Mr. Deacon Mitchell, in relation to this issue. Going on 3 weeks. Yeah? Last week, the Prime Minister had no less than 3 occasions where he could have spoken on the issue and offered to everybody, the opposition and everybody, clarity on this particular issue, because up to this point in time, the US government has not said openly to the Grenadian people what they requested, nor has the Grenadian government said to the Grenadian people what has been requested. Yeah? So we have no idea what is taking place. We have no idea if an answer has been given to the US government. We have no idea. Last week, on Tuesday, there was a parliament sitting. The Prime Minister did not see it fit to address this issue at that parliament sitting. We will come to that parliament sitting in a while. Did not see it fit to address this issue on that day. Remember, he was supposed to address it the Friday before, and he didn't address it the Friday before. It was supposed to be addressed at a parliament sitting then. There was no parliament sitting. It was moved to the Tuesday. Then the Tuesday, you saw what I believe personally was a whole setup thing. I believe there's nobody mess up, and I believe it's a setup thing to get away from talking at that point in time. But you saw that happening, and then further to that, he had his own television program. Nothing was said in relation to it there either. And then he had a town hall, and nothing was said at the town hall either in relation to the issue. We have a caller online. Go right ahead, caller.
Good night, Sheldon Scott.
Good night, sir. Go right ahead.
I want to say good night to Miss Kami. I want to say Wednesday, we are in Guam. Everybody come out. Sheldon Scott. Boy, I enjoyed that meeting last week Wednesday. I enjoy it. So enjoy the rest of the night, Sheldon Scott.
All right, my brother. Thank you so very much. All right, great. Yes, indeed. 14734407377. Yes, we're taking your phone calls in and between. Yes, we go take your phone calls on them. Nice. Right. Beautiful. All right, 14734407377. But again, yes, we know it's a landline, but you can only call us on the WhatsApp on that line. Yeah. So I was saying, we are unaware at this point in time. We do not know what was requested, and the Prime Minister had several opportunities. So last week alone, he had 3. He had the Parliament, which became into a whole debacle. Then you had the situation where he had his own television, radio program, online program that he does. And that was an opportunity to explain to the Grenadian people the full thing about what has happened, and to answer the question that is on the lips of many Grenadians of, has an answer been given, and what is said answer if it has been given? And if not, why not? Those questions, they have not been answered. Even further, there was a town hall meeting. So again, there was the opportunity to address the question at said town hall meeting. I didn't watch the town hall. He was there? He was at the town hall? I didn't watch it. I'm very busy. I don't have time. Yeah? But even if he didn't answer and respond to it, there were others there that could have taken the opportunity to respond to the issue in depth and let the Grenadian people know what they want and what they are asking and what they need to know. Simply that. 3 opportunities in 1 week. None of them were utilized. For whatever reason, I'm not going into no conspiracy theory and them kind of thing. Just stating the facts as they are. 1, me and you don't know what has been requested. That is a fact. We don't know. So you can't expect us to speak on things that we don't know. But what we can speak on is the fact that our government has been extremely quiet in relation to this issue. They are offering no answers in relation to this issue. And the Grenadian people, had this been the new National Party administration, you would have seen people all on the streets and all kind of thing. You would have hear whole programs for a whole week would have been on bashing NNP in relation to this, Everybody would have been attacking the new National Party in relation to this. But no, it's NDC in office right now. So the people who used to be the people that were very talkative, very garrulous and vociferous before have suddenly become extremely silent. They have become very docile. So they have nothing to say because their government is in office. And now we're speaking about things that are at a level that are much worse from what we are hearing in relation to anything that they've mentioned before with the new National Party. And I'm talking across the board here, not just the US thing or whatever it is. We're speaking about across the board here. These people seem to have lost their tongue and are searching for it. That seems to be what is happening with them. So you're not hearing them making any statements in relation to these issues. You have the issues of the bill that is being proposed by this government and they're looking to bring to Parliament soon. Yes, I know there's a Parliament sitting tomorrow, but that's not one. But soon, they've said it in their throne speech that they're bringing it. They said that they would be holding consultations in relation to that bill. Maybe they hope some of us stop talk about it and forget about it. Same way they ain't forgetting bill, we ain't forgetting bill too. But you have the situation where they have said that they are going to bring that bill that would strip you of your parental rights, strip you of the rights that you have as a parent, and give those rights to the Attorney General in the capacity as leader of, not the Minister of Legal Affairs, in conjunction with the Minister of Health. They would now have the rights that are being stripped from you, the parent, you, the mother who went through the 9 months and who went through that pain. They're going to strip you of your rights. You, the father, who had to be there emotionally, physically, financially. You, the father, who had to be there. They're going to strip you of your rights too. And in case you don't know, in case you feel as Jamaicans don't say you get jacket, no, not this kind of thing. As the Jamaicans don't say you get jacket. In case you believe you get jacket, they're also stripping you of the right for a DNA test. So you could suspect all you want to suspect. As soon as they pass that legislation, you will be unable to utilize the court system to get a DNA test to verify whether the child is yours or not yours. All of these things comprise that bill that they're looking to push through Parliament, that they said they're going to do consultation on, and the only people doing consultation has been the Honorable Emlyn Pear in her capacity as leader of His Majesty's opposition through the opposition leader's office, has been bringing groups of people together to discuss this. We ain't hear the Ministry of Health, Social Services, Legal Affairs. We ain't hear of none. If you all hear, let me know, because when I say we, me, myself, and I, me ain't hear about none, and I just receive all documentation from them. None in relation to any such forum that they're having for people to come out and air their views and so on publicly in relation to this issue. But they're looking to bring it back in Parliament again, because they're bringing back the amendments to the Marriage Act, I believe, tomorrow. And then, while we have no answers in relation to what may or may not be the requests at the Maurice Bishop International Airport, we have a set of legislation going to Parliament that deals with the airport, that deals with different aspects of the ongoings at the airport. I ain't going to go deep into it, but we have a set of things that are going to Parliament tomorrow that deal with that, and To the suspicious mind, it comes out sort of suspicious at this point in time that when you have this conversation taking place and some allegations of what is being proposed, that is at this time that you have these bills being pushed in Parliament. But not only that, friends, you also have the situation where Grenadians, and I'm going to continue to repeat it because there are fishermen that are worried, not sleeping at night. They are not sleeping at night because they're worried. You have fishermen who are going to lose their market access in under 2 months, yes, under 60 days. They are going to lose their market access. You have a budget in 30 days from now, roughly 30 days, yeah, around the 3rd of December, I think is budget. So you have the budget coming up. You don't see any of the legislation that they're bringing to Parliament being brought there to deal with that situation of our fishermen, because some of it has to be legislated. So you're not seeing them bringing the legislation to Parliament to deal with that. You're also not seeing them making any significant moves, as far as you know, to save these fishermen, to engage with the United States and say, hey, can you all hold off on this for a while? Our fishermen need you in the same way that you need our fishermen and we need our fishermen and women. Let me correct that, because next thing them ladies and them in Petit Martinique could just dive lobster and them want to get vexed with me and yeah, and drive boat and thing. So we have to understand the situation that we're in. These people, yes, the present administration, have made a mess of the country in under 4 years. It only took them 3 years. Let's get the exact thing here. We have it here. 3 years, 4 months and 10 days to have the country in the state that it is right now. On a daily basis, I am bombarded by people seeking some sort of assistance. People whose electricity is about to be cut off, who have internet for the children, but it has been cut off, so they can't do the homework that they need to do and their leisure time. You know, these days, back in our days, leisure time was make slingshot and go and shoot bird and all kind of thing and go and hunt and all kind of thing. No, these days leisure time for children is they go on the internet, and the parents too. So internet has become a necessity in households. That is why the New National Party did the program that it did during COVID and after COVID, to ensure that as many homes as possible could be connected with internet so that it would have access for children. A lot of people forget these things. But that was a program that was done by the New National Party during the COVID period and afterwards, to give folks access to internet. And right now, people who have the bills, they cannot pay the bills. You have people that food and all, they cannot buy, and they're reaching out. Sheldon, if it's at $50, if it's at $10, whatever you could give. I know of one mother with a disabled child, 2 children in secondary school, working bare minimum, no assistance from government. It's not like she getting seed and this kind of thing. She apply for it, and probably they find she hang around too much NNP people and so on, so they ain't helping. And situations that dire in a situation now. Electricity about to cut off, water about to cut off, and you know, these companies tend to go after you around this time of year because they know nobody wants to spend Christmas in the dark. Nobody wants to spend Christmas without water, because you have to clean and you have to do your extra cleaning, not the normal clean. You want to do your extra deep cleaning coming up to the Christmas time, because I don't know, you don't want Santa Claus come and find your place dirty. I don't know, but people, that's just us as West Indians. We want to make sure we do that extra deep cleaning just before Christmas, and so that the new year meets us with the place nice and neat and clean. That's us. So you want Nawasa cutting you off, but your water rate increased this year. You want Grenada cutting you off, but you're seeing your light bill increase by $100, and in some instances hundreds of dollars. And you were already catching your nene. To pay in the first place at the old rate. Now at the new rate, you cannot afford. And nothing, absolutely zero, zilch, zot, nada, nehi. Yes, I know a little bit of Hindi too. None of it, nothing has been done to assist people. The government just continues to be lackadaisical and pile on the taxes, piece by piece by piece, pile it on your backs. Had it been the new National Party, would have been protests in the streets. They'd have been cussing on every single air radio station they could have found. They'd have been cussing. But no, because it's the NDC, the same people who used to be cussing, they're very quiet. I said they get a case of mutitis, they're very quiet right now. They have nothing to say. But I have something to say. Get registered. No, don't study them and the nonsense they posted the other day about get registered 21 days, them kind of thing. Yes, the price of freedom is vigilance. What do I put again? Yeah, the price of eternal vigilance is the price of freedom. So the price of freedom is eternal vigilance. So you must always be vigilant. So don't wait until they tell you, oh, 21 days, we calling the thing. Register now to go and register. Yeah? Don't let them. That's the fox giving you advice. The fox want to eat you by giving you advice on where to go, when to go, and how to go. Don't take the advice. Okay, we're in the Caribbean. We are fox. What we have in the Caribbean? We have boa constrictor. Yeah, that is a boa constrictor. Them big long snake. Yeah. That is a boa constrictor giving you advice on where to go and lie down. The boa constrictor want to constrict you. He want to come and coil up around you. Yeah? So be careful. Some people listening to this program tonight, some of you who are listening to this program tonight, yes, you I'm speaking to, have not checked the voters list for your name. Some of you listening to this program tonight know of people who will vote for the new National Party, yet still you have not done all within your legal power to make sure that that person gets registered. Seats have been won in elections by 6 votes. In one instance in 1974 in St. Patrick, Eastern Grenada, by 1 vote. Seats have been won by that 1 vote that you have not yet registered. The month of October has finished, so the October challenge has ended. And the October challenge was each one of you speak to 10 people and get them involved and ready to vote for the new National Party on election day. And don't cheat by going to people who you already know is hardcore NNP supporters and say, hey, we need you to vote. We want to make sure you're voting and we want to do this. No. We want you to go and find other people, not just people that you know. Keep encouraging the people that you know for sure are NNP supporters and they want to vote. Keep them on a different list. But go and get 10 more who you don't know who they support yet and encourage those 10 people. Keep them in a notebook. Write them down. Put their phone number next to the name. Put them into your phone. And keep in contact with these people. But now we're in the month of November. So the October challenge was 10. The November challenge is 11. You have to find one additional person. We're not stopping. This NDC government has to go. And go they must. We ain't studying no poll. We ain't studying none of these things and them. If people call you, they're doing a poll, answer them. I ain't telling you don't answer them. Answer them. Anybody call you and they're doing a poll, answer them. Yeah? You have a right. You could do it. You could don't do it. But answer them. I tell you that. Yeah? Because if they feel poll going to save them, let them stay there. And if we feel poll going to save us, let we stay there. Do your work. So it is the month of November, the 3rd of November. We all have the responsibility to ensure that we each bring in 11 new people. So last month was 10. And I'm talking about now in November, you have to go and find 11 new people. You know? Not that you have the 10 from last month and you just go in and find one more person to make it 11, you know. No, you starting from 0. Today's the 3rd. By the end of the month, you must have written somewhere home the name of 11 people that you have convinced to vote for the new National Party. You must take their name and have their name down. So you're making sure that you have these people's name down in a booklet with their phone number and keep in contact with them. Don't only call them when it's election day. Keep in contact with them. Yeah? Keep in contact with them. Call them every now and then. Because the other side looking to take them too. You have to make sure. Yeah? 1972 election, not 1974. So 1972, Winston White, GLP 1,884. He went up against Wellington Friday of the GNP, who got 1,885. So imagine that one person, beloved in memory, Winston White, probably went and he frustrated, or he didn't think, boy, that person, I don't need to vote me, but I made their mind passing day. Or I ain't encouraging that one to vote. Or I ain't getting that one register. That one vote cost him the election. Or the one person he maybe pass and he tells something out of the way. And they vex with him and they decide, well, I'm voting for Wellington Friday. 1,884 versus 1,885. Thank you, Mr. Historian. So we have that situation. So each of us have a responsibility. Yes, we're talking we business. Each of us have a responsibility this month to find 11 new people. You're supposed to have completed your 10 last month. If you ain't complete your 10, you have to complete your 10 for last month and find 11 for this month. We have a responsibility to save our country. And we can't let people who are as incompetent as this government is continue to rule our party and our country. No way can we allow something like that to happen. So if the NDCites want to sit down there and allow incompetent people to run their party, that is their business. I know that the new National Party has competent leadership. And there are competent people within the new National Party who may not be in positions of leadership but can offer yeoman service in advice to the leadership of the new National Party. What's going on with the NDC? All you see in Uncle Tilly and all these people and them, they offering any advice to them? All the former parliamentarians and so on, you see them there offering advice and so? They may be offering advice, but they ain't offering advice. That's what they offer, advice. So you cannot allow that situation to continue for your country. These people have to go. They have to go. I hear in rumors. So me ain't going to repeat it. But I hear in rumors of certain things taking place within their party. Who upset, who vexed with who, all kind of thing. Right, guys? That is that. Nice to talk about that and say, yeah, boy, you ain't here. They kick out Andy and the PM not on good terms. It's good. Yeah, it's nice. The Mobilang the song sweet. But at the end of the day, they ain't winning you the election. Go and find your 11 people. Go and check your voters list. Call the person who is the candidate in your constituency and tell them, I am here. I am willing to help. I believe in you and I believe in the victory to come. And I am willing to be a soldier to bring that victory for the new National Party. Let them know. Go and find Sister Nolene wherever she is in St. David, and she's not hard to find because she's all over. Find Sister Nolene and say, Sister Nolene, we want to help you. We want to make sure that when at the end of the next election, we not only win the seat for the new National Party, but that we send this political wannabe who has destroyed our country into exile. Political exile. We ain't throwing them out of the country. Political exile. Let you go and sit down somewhere and drink brandy and smoke cigarette until investigations finish. Because you can't tell me that a report comes out speaking of millions of dollars in relation to millions of dollars in relation to travel, and your best response is that you went out and you get some cricket bat. That the best you have to tell us? That you went out and you get some cricket bat? That we supposed to be okay with that? That's supposed to be okay with us? That you've spent, by estimation, over $6 million, but all we get from it is some cricket bat. So there's a very expensive bat, and 1,000 of them at 6 million only work out the amount. Mathematics is my strong point. I ain't going anything I know about. Yeah, let me hear.
Prime Minister the Honourable Deacon Mitchell is dispelling concerns regarding the frequency of his international travel. These concerns have most recently been articulated by labour market statistician Dr. Justin Pear. While acknowledging that the Prime Minister is one of the most internationally active leaders in the Caribbean, Pear says there are serious economic and administrative consequences. Pear estimates that the Prime Minister has travelled 51 times since taking office. He also estimates that travel for the Prime Minister and his delegation has amounted to between EC $4.9 and $6.2 million. Addressing cost concerns, the Prime Minister said official travel is often funded by external entities.
Is not paid for by the government of Grenada. That's one of the policies over travel, that the travel has to be funded by the entities that are asking us to travel. Except for organizations like Carriacou or the OECS or the UN, where obviously we are part of the international global architecture that requires us to attend those events, then obviously we fund those travels. Other than that, the rest of the travel. So there's actually, in the majority of cases, no significant impact on the post.
According to the Prime Minister, the survival of small island states hinges on their global relationships, which he argued are cultivated during official visits.
And if we don't have friends, if we don't have supporters, if we don't have partners, small islands, the very existence of small islands is on the threat. From climate change, from the economic challenges that all of us face, from the cutting off of aid for many multilateral institutions, from the challenges to economic policies being pursued by larger countries, to the threat to regional and some international instances, international peace. So we need to focus on the issues that matter to our people and make sure people understand that, and make sure that our survival depends on as many friends and as many partners as possible, always being there to support us and help us come through difficult periods. So I will finally say this point. People don't invite you if they don't want you.
The Prime Minister added that travel should not be
But they could invite you if they want to use you.
Seen as a luxury, especially by the nation's youth. He hopes to inspire young Grenadians to be global citizens. The Prime Minister cited examples of support received from the international community to demonstrate the benefits of his travels.
Own experience with Hurricane Beryl, and thankfully the majority of the damage was concentrated to the north of the island and to our sister isles. If all three islands were devastated, we would have been in a lot more trouble. The people are going to help you. The people are going to come to your assistance. The people are going to help you survive these things, are the people you build relationships with.
Again, convoluted nonsense in the sense of, and I'm not saying nonsense in that he's not right, that yes, people who you know, but Grenada has had relationships with these people since even before independence in some instances. And it is the CRIF money that was put in place by who? Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell and the new National Party administration. It is the CRIF money that you all received and still have not used properly to rebuild Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Tonight, there are still mothers with children sleeping in tents in Carriacou and in Petit Martinique. There are still women going through the menopause who sweating. Women who go through the menopause, you all know what I'm talking about. Sweating, overheating, and they had to stay in tent. Up to today, today, tonight, right now, this minute, this second, right now, there are still people going through that. So don't talk about when they're traveling, you're bringing back money for that. Have you all heard the Prime Minister come back and say he went to Nigeria and he get $50 million for Hurricane Beryl relief? Have you all heard him say, I went in India and I get 20 million? Or I went in China and I come back with 2,000 houses and a stadium, 2 stadia? Did you hear him say anything like that? No. Them thing does only be Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell and the New National Party. Only a Emlyn Pierre could leave Grenada and come back with that. Only a New National Party team, a Skeeter, a Dr. Modest, only a New National Party team can leave and go and come back with them kind of thing. And Nolan Cox. These are the kind of people that could go and come back with that. What does Deacon Mitchell come back with? 1,000 cricket bat.
The people you interact with. It's not going to happen sitting in a small island here. That is part of the reason why you have to travel. That is part of the reason why you have to go and build relationships. On Thursday.
So he's been to Nigeria twice. He's been to Ghana twice. Rwanda, he didn't reach Rwanda. But anyway, he go this place. So since you're getting thing there, where you come back with in relation to hurricane relief from them place?
I'll be distributing 1,000 cricket kits to our sporting clubs, to our students.
So it's not just bat, it's kits. Okay, let me correct that. 1,000 cricket kits, right? Yeah, so that would the close to how much is over close to 200 million, 100 and something million in lost time with him not being here and no decisions can be made. So the 1,000 cricket kits were worth that. Nice, beautiful. Go right ahead.
Throughout the length and breadth of Grenada, you can't sit in Grenada and hope somebody's going to give you that if you don't go and build the relationships.
Reporting for GBN News, I am trainee reporter Deidre.
You know, I'm sorry I just can't access my other files and them now to show you what has happened with a new National Party administration, to show you a man by the name of Elvin G. Nimrod, the late Elvin G. Nimrod, and his name must continue to call. It go always call. Because when he as Minister of Foreign Affairs went away and he come back, he used to hold a thing called a press conference. We know the NDC don't know what that is, especially the government. They ain't know what them thing press conference. They know what that is. Right. So they used to hold a thing called a press conference. At times, I remember Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell holding the press conference, not even the ministerial complex, you know. They call the media down to the airport and hold it in the diplomatic lounge down there. So as the Prime Minister step off the plane, he let Grenadians know, hey, this is what I come back with. He ain't wait 2 weeks, 2 months until budget speech to come and say, hey, well, when we went there, we get 1,000 cricket kits, but also we got $100,000 US in donations towards A or B. No. When Dr. Mitchell step off the plane, in fact, I remember a time himself and Honorable Gregory Boyne, I'm trying to remember where they came back from. I think it was St. Kitts in relation to the cable and wireless thing. And they came back. And on the airport, they having the press conference one time for you, the Grenadian people, who pay for the trip, for them to go and negotiate on your behalf. Because whether you don't pay for the plane tickets, you are paying a per diem for them to go. Or you are paying for the fact that they are not there to make the decisions that have to be made. And when those decisions cannot be made, businesses are affected, government's projects are affected, and therefore you, the Grenadian taxpayer, are losing hundreds of millions of dollars on a yearly basis simply because Hotfoot can't stay home. What's the new National Party approach? When they reach right there on the airport itself, you're getting the news. And they must tell me a lie, because remember, we have videos of these things. We have videos of everything. So they must tell me, tell this guy here, me, I don't want to hit that side, tell me that I lie. Yeah? Tell me that I lie in relation to them thing. So that is what we get out of all the travel and thing. You can't say, well, okay, we are going to be building a new school, that there's a new secondary school that we're going to put somewhere. He can't announce that. You know why? Because he's too busy playing chief of foo-foo. So he can't get nothing for the Grenadian people. But the Integrity Commission must look and see if he was getting anything for himself. And by the way, with the 1,000 cricket kits reported to the Integrity Commission, it is a gift. So I would like to know if and when they were reported to the Integrity Commission, because you are legally bound to report any gifts that you receive over a certain financial amount. I'm trying to remember the number. It isn't coming to me right now. But over a certain monetary value, you have to report these gifts. If they just give you a normal pen that worth $2, $3 or something, that is nothing. But if they give you a pen that worth a couple $1,000, gold encrusted, 14 karat gold, all kind of thing, you have to report it. So according to what you receive, you have to report. So you want to know, because you know some of these people that don't like to report and say things. So you want to know if that gift was reported to the Integrity Commission, as it was a gift from somebody who may be seeking a benefit from the island of Grenada in the future. So you want to know if that gift has been reported. Yeah, but they don't like when you ask questions. They want to hear what you have to say, but they don't like to ask questions. They don't like it when you ask questions. Yeah, folks? Yeah, that's the kind of thing that going on there with them fellas out there. Anyway, folks, you hear somebody mention it early. Let me remind all you. Okay, we'll take this call and then I'll go over to that. We have a call online. Hello, good night.
Hello.
Hi, caller. You're live.
Sheldon.
Hey, pa.
Well, still waiting on you calling. I have something urgent to tell you.
Man, yeah, you call on the studio line, but you didn't call the mobile. So I totally forget it, because with what I'm doing, my brain kind of helter-skelter. So let me, while I'm talking to you, I'm putting the number into the mobile, and I'm going to call you from the mobile, and you go see the number show up and thing, so you could give me a call. Because you're supposed to have the mobile, man.
Yeah.
So I give you a call from the mobile. So, all right, we're going to talk after the program. Just call me after the program. I'll give you a missed call.
Right, okay.
All right. Okay, my brother.
All right, take care. Have a good night.
All right. You have a good one as well.
I'm still listening, yeah.
All right. Blessings. Yes, indeed. That's my good partner day. Yeah, let me make sure. I think I make a mistake here. Let me see. Right, yeah. Let me think there. I want to make sure I call the man. Yeah, so, when you say you have to talk to me, you have to talk to me. Right, so let me make sure you got a missed call there. Nice, right. So you go call me back, right. I'll give you a missed call there. So you'll give me a call back when you're done. Yes, folks, so as I was just about to say, the New National Party continues their series of meetings, and this week, the New National Party is moving over to lovely St. John, in Grenada, St. John to be exact, and that's taking place this Wednesday, the 5th of November from 6:30 p.m. All right, so Brother Alvin Dabrio, a special good night to you and your team out there in St. John. So they're heading to Victoria. Yeah, never Victoria, Lord. Where I get a Victoria from? Yeah, Grand Roy. No, I know why. Roy, St. John. Yeah, okay, yeah, right. So Grand Roy in St. John. That is taking place this Wednesday, the 5th of November from 6:30 p.m. All right, so those of you in Grand Roy and surrounding areas, go on out and lend your support. All right, nice. Yeah, remember the Wester Hall Music Academy, they are in concert. That's taking place the 7th of December. You have roughly a month and a few days to save up your local kakada to go and support them. Yeah, that is happening at the Grenada Trade Center, and that will be having Laura Lisa Kazi, Tamara Songbird, St. Bernard, Javed Wiggy Neckles, Samantha Dixon, Jonathan Francis, Mystic Sachs, and the tutors and students of the Wester Hall Music Academy. That is taking place on the 7th of December, and the price of the tickets only $50. Starting time 6 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. All right, so let me go up the road there. Yeah, the Grenada and Carriacou Petit Martinique Nurses Association, they have their 46th annual Black and White Gala. That's taking place on December the 13th. Donation only $145. Well, you hear the kind of things that us be doing, eh? Yeah. So music by No Apology, not apologizing for anything he play. Dance or do that, he not apologizing. That's taking place at the Glen Terrace, and it's going to be happening, as we mentioned, on December the 13th For tickets, you can contact Wendy at 917-602-1476, Rahiman at 646-322-8385, Janine at 917-690-1387, and Sandra at 347-268-3197. Olivia, I nearly forget your name there, girl. 347-739-4725. All right. No, that one gone. That was the after work lime. I hope all the real lime in the after work lime, you know. Yeah. The new National Party Carriacou and Petit Martinique New York chapter, they present their fall brunch. That's happening just now, you know. Yeah, that's happening just now. Don't fall long in the brunch, but make sure you brunch and don't fall. Nice. So that's happening at 302 East 91st Street between Lenox and Clarkson on the 16th of November. Music by DJ Gemini Songs, and the price of the tickets only, imagine that, Imagine that. For $30, you know. And here we again, Saraka style. So you're getting fish, chicken, pork, cuckoo, roll rice, macaroni pie, and much more. All right. So for tickets, you can call Jacinta at 917-615-4918. Nisha at 347-683-1997. Wilson at 917-754-1319, or Carlos at 718-813-6722.
Did you know that breast cancer is the most common cancer in women? And did you know that men also are affected by breast cancer? Well, here is what. Early detection is known to save lives. So as we culminate the month of October, which is the month of awareness of breast cancer, I encourage every woman, I encourage every man to get regular examinations, because early detection can save lives.
For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463, or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com. We Noise TV, the leading streaming provider. Anytime, anywhere, any screen. Access to your favorite HD contents with prices as low as ever. Choose from monthly, quarterly, or yearly payments. This worldwide service is flexible for you to keep up with all your favorite programs, shows, movies, and local programming from home, no matter where you travel to. Worldwide TV channels right at your fingertips wherever you are. Latest in live sports, binge watch all your favorite TV shows, movies on demand, videos on demand. You can pause, rewind, fast forward anytime. Never miss 1 minute in entertainment important to you. No contracts, no added prices for sports or premium packages. We certainly don't have to pull tricks like cable and satellite companies. Our product speaks for itself and beyond. We Noise TV. We have everything like Netflix, Disney, Amazon. Watch your favorite movies, TV shows, and series with our services. With our service, you will get rid of all other subscriptions. For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463, or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com.
Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Look no further than the Chameleon Design Studios, the creative powerhouse behind Key Central and dozens of standout brands across Grenada and beyond. From web designs, animations, and motion graphics to custom video productions, we bring your visions to life with unmatched efficiency and professionalism. Need a logo? Logo design starts at just $1,500, and our starter pack includes brochures, call cards, and letterheads. Whether you're launching a new business, revamping your identity, or telling your story visually, Chameleon Design Studios is the new face of designs. Call us now at 1473-422-8601, or scan that QR code. Follow us on Instagram at chameleon_473. Let's communicate. Call us today.
Yes, folks, and many of you will remember my little friend here, Kalani. And yeah, why I keep saying Kalani? Kalani, anyway, yeah. Yes, so she still needs your help. And folks, yeah, it's been months that I've been doing this, months that I've been asking for help, and situation has changed. And so we need your assistance. So especially any of you that are in the US and are willing to assist. I don't want to get into the details on air. Contact me. I will let you know the details of what needs to be done so that we can save this little one here, that we can save her, right? I want you all to contact me directly, and I will put you in contact with the parents, because the situation has changed and there are things that need to be done and need to be done not yesterday, not last month, not last week, not tomorrow. They need to have been done like ASAP. We have to get it done ASAP. All right, so those of you that might be willing to assist in whichever way possible, please get in contact with me. Please get in contact with me. Please, 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 please get in contact with me. All right? Nice. All right? Yeah, so that's my little friend there. Okay, I'm not giving up on the little friend. All that matter. That is me, you know. Yeah. Folks, 1473-440-7377. That's the number for you to call and get on to the inside. And before St. David people and them bust my head, remember the St. David's NNP constituency branch, they have the Christmas Lime that is going to be taking place at the constituency office. And that is going to be taking place on the 19th of December, starting from 4 p.m. until, and they're going to have lots of eats and drinks on sale, music by a famous and fabulous DJ. So that's the new National Party St. David branch. Only we going down and support anything to put out, Deacon. We going down and support. We going down, we going up, we coming across, we swimming if we have to swim. We come in and support St. David. Yes, we have to support Sister Nolene. She has a very important task at hand, and we have to assist her in ensuring that that task is completed efficiently. And I know she's a very efficient lady, but we have to give her all our support that we can. All right, so that will be taking place again. Let me just get the date again. December the 19th, right, at the constituency office yard. Yeah, nice. All right, 1473-440-7377. Those are the numbers for you to call and get onto the inside of tonight's program. And somebody mentioned something earlier, and it triggered something with me, you know, because I want to know if certain things had happened. I want to know if certain things that was promised had happened. You understand?
We did our homework. We did the model first to ensure that everything is proper, so that we know when we proceed, we are proceeding with speed. And I firmly believe this. If you give me 6 hours to cut a tree, I will take 4 hours to plan and prepare. Because I know when I'm going through with speed. And that was our intention. So now that the model is there, we have proven to those who doubted it, to those who want to be on the wrong side of history, we have proven to them that the model was built, and now Honorable Tevin Andrew has committed to complete 50 by the end of the year, and we are committing, P.S. Clark, yes, and ministry, we are committing to do over 100. I have more in my head, but over 100.
So let me ask Olena, that was kind of like last year kind of thing. So 100 houses built, we nearly ending another year. They built 100 houses up to now in this program? Because one committed to 50, the other one say 100. I want to know if even 50 on there, 50 were built, much less 100. Carriacou people, only let me know. That girl in Leicester, only let me know. Yeah, let me know.
By the ending of this year, we have already identified families, and so the ministry has already visited some families in the St. Patrick's area, and I'm proud to announce Minister Cornwall and Mr. Andel, I just got information. We have signed over 40 contracts already with contractors to build back for folks in St. Patrick's.
Gary that them. Yeah, I played Vincent Chandon. Yeah, Gary that them. Yeah, remember all these kind of things. A lot of things them fellas and them was saying.
I'm some folks on the other side talking about the money that MIT is getting. Money that MIT is getting is putting it back
is the money goes back to the ordinary man on the ground. The ordinary man it's going back to their pocket. Now, Project Build Back Better, what we could have done, we could have gone the way of prefab and getting companies on outside to come and do the prefab method to build back. But guess what? If we do that, the funds that was approved for MIT, that money will be going to Miami and all these other places. So Project Build Back Better, what we could have done, we could have gone the way of prefab and getting companies on outside to come and do the prefab method to build back. But guess what? If we do that, the funds that was approved for MIT, that money will be going to Miami and all these other places. But we say no, let's do this model. So Project Build Back Better, what we could have done, we could have gone the way of prefab and getting companies on outside to come and do the prefab method to build back. But guess what? If we do that, the funds that was approved for MIT, that money will be going to Miami and all these other places. But we say no.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
We say no. Right, yeah. We say no. Let's do this here. Yeah. Let's do this here. We say no. Yeah.
15 of 27 prefabricated houses sponsored by Trinidad-based volunteer organization Hands That Serve have arrived in Carriacou. The houses, which will be fully furnished, are part of housing support in the rebuilding process following the passage of Hurricane Beryl. Minister for Carriacou and Peter Martinic Affairs and the local government, Honorable Tevin Andrews, has extended appreciation to Hands That Serve for their contribution. Housing construction has been one of the major concerns since the hurricane. Minister Andrews noted that the government of Grenada, through the Ministry of Carriacou and Peter Martinic Affairs, is providing material support for the restoration of roofs. Other housing support is being provided through Project Build Back Better, with 10 such houses presently under construction.
Yeah, so you want to know if up to this point in time they get 100 out. People in Carriacou, let me know now, have they gotten, cause message your boy Caitlin, send me a message. They get 100 houses. Yeah, but we can't count the pre, and they said they didn't do no prefab, so we ain't counted that, right? Nice, right? Yeah, but have they gotten to 100 houses? Yeah, between last year and this year, because they're supposed to do 100 by the end of the year last year, innit? Yeah, so we're finishing our next year now. Let me know if they get. These is the people who used to tell you they could have built house in one day and all kind of thing. You know, them fellas are them that used to tell you they could build a house in a day.
Then we have Project 500. Project 500 is a project where we aim to build some Grenadian-style affordable houses, and in doing so, we will.
By the way, just remember, not a single person is living in a Project 500 house. None. Zero. None. There's no family living in any Project 500 house. They build some model. Yeah, so they build some houses full scale. Yeah, but those are the model of what the companies can do, and they decide if it's one of them you want or one of the next one. But nobody 3 years, 4 months, and 10 days later is living in a Project 500 house. But these are the people that tell you they were so ready.
Be building it in a community, in clusters, and also in a more affordable manner than the normal conventional way of construction. Project 500, the difference here is that, you know, one of the highest costs in construction is labor. And if we can eliminate the time it takes to build a house, it means that we are eliminating the highest costs in the construction of the house. And that's what Project 500 is aiming to do, where you can build a house basically in a day or two. You can have a complete house. And that's what Project 500 is aiming to do, where you can build a house basically in a day or two. You can have a complete house being constructed. And it's by using modern methods in the house. And that's what Project 500 is aiming to do, where you can build a house basically in a day or two. You can have a complete house being constructed, and it's by using modern methods in the construction of the house. And that's what Project 500 is aiming to do, where you can build a house basically in a day or two. You can have a complete house being constructed, and it's by using modern methods.
Yeah, using modern methods. Build a house in what? Yeah. Build a house in one day. Are we still waiting to see them build the houses in one day and them kind of thing, you understand? Yeah, these is the same people that was telling you they could build houses in 3 weeks and all kind of thing, yeah. That's the same guy and them. Right? Yeah, that's the same fellas and them was telling you that they could build houses in 3 weeks and all kind of thing. Yes, because they are incompetent. You see, let me explain some of what is happening with these chaps. They got into government. They got a ministerial portfolio. And all of a sudden, everybody is an expert in relation to everything. All of a sudden, everybody is an expert. So when it comes to building house, they design in house and they build in house. All that they know is the wet saltfish and thing before, and anyway, we'll leave that alone. But yeah, and don't pay the taxes. But anyhow, all of a sudden they are engineers. They know how to construct houses and so on. So they're telling you it's taking three weeks to build a house. And they're telling you it's taking 1 day to build a house. Leave that for the technical people in the ministry to talk about. You go and find the money and find the people with the capability to do the thing. That is what they had to do. But you see, they're so full of themselves. I is minister this, I is honorable this, I is senator the honorable this. They're so full of themselves with those things that they have suddenly become the experts in relation to everything. So that is why they will make them kind of nonsense statements. I Sheldon, I think it's about 26 houses built thus far, subject to correction. So one person is guesstimating that they have built roughly 26 houses. That's between Carriacou and Petit Martinique. How much houses built in Petit Martinique? How many houses have been built in Petit Martinique? Yeah, 100 houses and them kind of thing. All I feel we forget all your thing. Not because we just talk about other thing, mean we forget them thing, you know. Don't feel we forget all you. And remember, we're not going into we are not going into prefab houses. Yeah, they ain't going into prefab houses and them kind of thing. 14734407377. You have the opportunity to call. We're going to be closing off the phone line in a little bit. So you still have the opportunity to call. I'll know. Yes, you do have the opportunity to call on to tonight's program. And let me say a special good night to Senator the Honorable Nolan Cox. I do hope that you're having a wonderful night tonight and have had a wonderful weekend and will have a wonderful week ahead. Folks, just remember as well, tomorrow there will be a parliament sitting. We saw the nonsense that take place last week. Yeah, you all know my thing in relation to the speaker already. I believe they need to get rid of that guy. Well, you see, the only thing is they should get rid of the whole self and thing. Not just he. Yeah, the whole, all kit and caboodle need to go. Yeah, everybody need to go there. Yeah, the whole kit and caboodle need to go. Not just that individual. Everybody need to go. Right? I hear a thing. That sound like a bad speaker. So what was that? That speaker ain't songing proper. That bad speaker, boy. I had to fix that speaker earlier. That speaker ain't good. We had to fix that speaker. They might have to go and shop at Courts. They might find a better speaker. LA Purcell might have. Check LA Purcell. And you know, the worst thing is that they're trying to put the blame now on the clerk of parliament and all this kind of thing. Let me tell you something. Huh? The speaker is where the buck stops. But the speaker was selected by the government themselves. They are the ones that selected the speaker. So when they're admonishing the speaker, they should be admonishing themselves, because they are the ones that selected that individual. And this is not the first bunch of nonsense that they have done. This is not the first set of nonsense that they have done. This is just one in a long line of nonsensicals that they have done. So it's not the first nonsense that they do. It is one in a few of what they have been doing. This one, they receive an attack from their own benches. And then they're trying to pass it down the line to the clerk. And who the clerk answerable to? Not the speaker. And then you have some of them out there. Every time something go wrong, they try to blame NNP. Oh, is NNP... How NNP have anything to do with that? The rules of Parliament state that you are supposed to provide at least a clear 7 days before a sitting of Parliament the documentation in relation to that sitting. That is so that people can have time to go over their documents if they need to consult with professionals in relation to the field of which that particular bill that is going to be passed. They have to consult with some experts in relation to it. Like, for instance, they have various things in relation to the operation at the airport. Members on any side of the House may want to discuss different aspects of the bill that is going to Parliament with technical people, with people who know more than they know in relation to it, so that they can have a better understanding of why what is being done, or why what is being done should not be done. So that did not happen. The New National Party did not receive these documents on time. And now the documents are usually emailed, from what I'm picking up. I know back in my days it wasn't email. They used to come and find you and bring a big folder for you and hand you your folder with your documents. For people who like to read like me with those I still prefer to read like that. Where I could circle something and make a note and them kind of thing, right? So they've gone paperless. They're not doing that again. But now the documents were too large to send via email. I ain't making no excuse to them. I'm telling you what they say. It was too large to send via email. So they had to load it somewhere and send a link where people could go and download it and all kind of titivation. But the bottom line is that the opposition did not receive the documents declared 7 days before. But even worse than that, you have a parliament sitting where the speaker telling the prime minister that, hey, I think you should adjourn the house. But the prime minister is not the leader of government business. So he asking the prime minister to call for the adjournment, when he for himself could... Anyway, it's a long story. Just know that the speaker is a waste of time. Yeah, that speaker ain't working proper here. That speaker, yeah. That speaker need to throw out or some kind of thing, but yeah. That speaker boss, that speaker do good. Yes, indeed. So, folks, you see the thing working. Yeah, I'll let you all know what happened. Our camera took a stumble and bumble at the end of last week, Monday's program. Yeah, the camera did a stumble and bumble, and we had some problems with it. I have since been trying to fix it. As you can see, I've got it fixed to a level that we could use it tonight, but you want to see... I might take a picture and post it to Facebook. Yeah, I could post to YouTube too. I might post it and let you all see what the camera looks like tonight. Yeah, all tape and all kind of thing holding it in place. But it's working though. And it's working. So we're good to go. It's working. All right, folks. So, folks, just remember, I want to remind you all, if of nothing else tonight, I want to remind you all before we close off the program tonight, again, of the little one, here, to make sure, if you all, whatever size donation you want to make, no, not to me, but I will put you on. There's the account number of the father at Cooperative Bank and the account number of the mother at Nexa Credit Union. But folks, if you are outside of Grenada and you want to make a donation, or I'll explain to you the exact situation as it is right now. Give me a call. Hit me a message either on the WhatsApp or wherever. Not on the Facebook. I hardly ever, and let me say that I hardly ever get to check the messages on the Facebook, the Talking Points Facebook. If it's my personal Facebook, yes, I'll get the message. But if it's the Talking Points Facebook, due to the volume of messages that come in there, I hardly even get a time to check it. And a lot of them too are like bots. It's not normal messages, and so it just takes up a lot of time to go through all of them. So message me on my personal Facebook and I'll put you in contact so that you can help this little one. All right, folks? Folks, I would say that's all the time we have for Talking Points tonight. It's been wonderful being here with you. Sorry for the late start tonight. But indeed, we got through it, and we know now that we can go ahead and we can do our program tomorrow night. Hopefully, we will have a guest on with us. I've got to make a few calls during the day tomorrow, and hopefully we will have a guest on with us tomorrow night. On Wednesday night, we'll be heading to St. John, so we'll be broadcasting the meeting in St. John, and then Thursday night we'll be back with the program again as usual. Once the camera don't take a tumble and a stumble again. Yeah, up to now I can't even see what's going on with it tonight. Nothing is coming on. Yes, indeed. So, folks, that's all the time we have for Talking Points tonight. It's been wonderful being here with you. In anything you say and do it safe and secure. Want to be speaking to and with you, and definitely not about you. Yeah, let me hear about that speaker, but yeah, let me hear about the speaker.